Well, from Nordic walking in England to bungee jumping in Aotearoa, our next guests are on an epic adventure.
Que tal se você chamasse a sua família?
50 viikon aikana 50.
Since October, health and fitness personalities Paul and Jacqui Brown, along with their 9-year-old son Ben, have been traveling around the world promoting sports and healthy lifestyles.
Well, first of all, what is behind this whole challenge? What are you doing it for?
Well, Carl, it's pretty simple. Jacqui and I have been in the health club industry all of our lives. You know, we love fitness, we love exercise, and we love sports. And over the last 30 or so years, we've seen a massive decline in activity levels in our kids. You've only got to look around and see how much time they spend playing on their computer screens, watching videos and the like. And there's a lack of balance there. Obesity has doubled in the last 10 years. It is going to double again in the next 7. And everywhere we go, we're going to visit schools and talk to kids and basically say, look, just find something, get some type of activity in your lives. We figured if we could prove to the world that we can find 50 different sports to do in 50 weeks, then surely every family out there can find at least one sport that they could do on a regular basis.
Дорогие друзья, внимание! Сегодня со своим проектом 50 видов спорта за 50 недель вокруг света представляю, встречайте, Jacqui и Paul Brown.
That sets it up. This is how we show our host our respect. And now it's back to the fiery pit of steam the Russians relish called the banya. We call it hell. Bye. "50 Sports in 50 Weeks" brings us to Moscow, Russia. We're here to learn the amazing sport of ice hockey. It's a combination of speedy ice skating and, of course, using the stick to get the puck through the goals. Trouble is, being Aussies, Jacqui, Ben and I have had very limited experience with ice skating, so we're already up against it, but we're going to have a go. We've got great mentors here to help us. They've kitted us out with the best gear possible, and goalkeeper making sure that we're well looked after in this amazing city. So bring it on, ladies and gentlemen. We're off the couch and on the ice.
I've forgotten how to do everything.
Nice one.
We're going to start with the simplest things. The how to stand. You got to bend your knees. You got to put your knees a little bit inside, like that. Yeah, you're leaning forward a little bit so that you have your balance, right? So most of the skating you're going to be doing on the inside of your thighs. Yeah, and almost every movement you're going to be doing, you're going to be putting the pressure on the inside. Some of the stops you're going to do on the outside, but most of it's on the inside. Okay, remember to lean forward. Lean forward, Ben. There you go. There you go. Keep your weight forward.
After our first ice hockey session, which went pretty well, not perfect, but good, something really awesome happened. The coaches invited us to train in a real ice hockey stadium just for us. It was unbelievable. We did a warm-up, had a few falling sessions, okay, maybe more than a few, and even played a game. The best part? When you fall, it doesn't even hurt. because the gear makes you feel like a total superhero.
What I would say about the hockey, it's been my life, since I was young, and for me, it's not only like my profession, but also it's my life. And it gave me a lot of life experience and a lot of fun, a lot of many great people around me, and the opportunity to travel around the world.
Ice hockey is definitely not something you just jump into. This is a sport you grow up with. You grow up ice skating, you grow up with a stick, you grow up with a puck, you grow up with the shoulder pads. We didn't grow up with any of that, but I tell you what, today we were like kids all over again. This was magic. What do you reckon, babe?
It's a challenge just staying on ice.
But you did well.
Yeah, and when you take your focus onto the puck, you kind of forget how bad your ice skating is and you give it a shot anyway.
Сегодня познакомить с замечательной семьей. Эта семья приехала к нам совершенно с другого континента, где сейчас лето. Вы, наверное, многие знаете. Это Австралия.
Спасибо. Добрый день. Close. How do you say? Yes. Yes or нет? Welcome and thank you very much for having my friend Eric, myself and my family and friends here today.
Пол говорит спасибо, что мы можем здесь быть сегодня.
Firstly, let's give another big clap to all those amazing performers. You're not going to believe this, but that was the sport that I used to compete in. So I know how hard that sport is. Those guys and girls train very many hours to be able to put on that routine. Kids, the story of us being here today is a story of being active any way you like. We're here to remind you that you've been given a very special gift this Christmas. So under your New Year's tree, you might have a very special present this year. But you've already been given a very special present. Hold your right hand in front of you like this and give me a wave. Now hold your other hand in front of you. Give me another wave. Hold your hands high in the air. The fact that you can do that is a gift. The fact you've got two hands and they work. The fact that you can see what I just did. The fact you could hear my instructions. It's a gift. You get one body and you've got to look after it.